Tonight, new images are in play that contradict statements from the Graham Police Department after a chemical agent was used to disperse a rally at the Alamance County Courthouse. Organizers say their peaceful rally was intended to encourage everyone to vote. Law enforcement says the march became a safety hazard. Here's what we discovered as more than 100 people gathered this weekend on the last day of early voting in North Carolina. It's the last thing they expected. Chemical agents, people falling to the ground, dousing water in their eyes to take away the sting of pepper foggers. As organizers say, they were met by a surprising number of deputies and police.
Let him go! It's a peaceful protest!
I and our organization, marchers, demonstrators, and potential voters left here sunken, sad, traumatized, obstructed, and distracted from our intention to lead people all the way to the polls in Graham, North Carolina.
This event was never scheduled to go to the polls. It was scheduled to go to the courthouse.
There are conflicting reports of the intent behind this event, despite organizers and law enforcement acknowledging that there was coordination ahead of time for the Justice for the Next Generation Coalition to exercise their First Amendment right, as they've done in the past.
And if you all remember, when we got there on July the 11th, we were met with 200 counter protesters, Confederates who were let into our area to distract us. But this time, instead of closing the street, the police chief and the city officials were intent on creating a public hazard, a public safety hazard, by allowing cars to circle that courthouse while we were convening a peaceful rally.
My eyes are full of pepper spray because, you know, we were peacefully demonstrating. We were exercising our First Amendment rights with Black Lives Matter. And what I've witnessed is what is happening all over America. This is wrong.
Scott Huffman joined people of all backgrounds, students, the elderly, children, and members of George Floyd's family who flew in for this Get Out the Vote rally that many say turned chaotic.
Officer, why we get pepper spray? That didn't give us time. Why we get pepper spray? That didn't give us time to move.
Ample warnings given, sir. We're not here to discuss it.
Where was the warning? I just want to know.
Everybody, multiple times.
The disbursement measures we used was using a pepper fogger that was never directed at any person. We directed it towards the ground. That created a vapor that kind of just went into the air as an irritant. Our officers were never ordered to don masks or anything like that, so they suffer the same effects of it as well. It's a mild irritant, and we chose to use that rather than physical force to get people moved out of the roadway.
Pictures sent in to us show chemical agents being sprayed above the heads of people who say they were heading to the polls and on the ground as deputies wore protective shields prior to warning the crowd to stay out of the street.
Towards the conclusion of the event, the sheriff's office had interaction with people in the rally that led to people coming out into the streets. When we tried to prevent people from being in the streets at that point, one of our officers was assaulted. And at that point, that's when we deemed that it was an unsafe event. Previous events in Alamance County, such as Souls to the Polls, were successful events and should be an example of proper coordination with local agencies to ensure safety. That event led to 208 votes being casted by Alamance County residents.
I am having flashbacks at sheriffs lunging at us, assaulting us, throwing and tackling us, our elderly, our children to the ground. And what the Graham Police Department sought to do when they said other Souls to the Polls movements were successful, they were highly organized. They're trying to turn us against each other. They're trying to turn us against each other.
That's right.
I want the organizers of those movements to stand with us. And I want the organizers of those movements to send a message that you're not going to divide our community.
Reverend Drumright says that he invited the Republican Party and the Democratic Party to join them in a peaceful march for equality for all people. Since many in attendance did not have an opportunity to vote on the last day of early voting, they plan to cast their vote on Election Day.